The only true test of intelligence is if you get what you want out of life. Naval Ravikant disclaimer. I talk about X or Twitter a lot in this article, but these principles and methods work whether you're on LinkedIn, X, Substack, or Instagram, and most other platforms. Human beings buy things because they have problems, no matter where those solutions are. If the person offering the solution speaks from a place of authority and credibility, they are likely to invest. Let's begin by first getting this out of the way. Your worth is not equal what a company is paying you for solving the same problem. On Upwork, the average hourly rate is $20. That means if you take 3 hours to write a sales page that increases conversion rate from 2.5% to 5%, you get paid $60. But the people who hired you just doubled their monthly income from the landing page. If the landing page was making $4,000 per month, it now makes $8,000 per month. Your pay? $60. And that's exactly why you can't treat Upwork or clients like an employer. Because an employer will treat you like a worker ant, not an ant farm owner. If you're freelancing, it gives you the ability to control pricing, which is exactly why in 6 months, you can double your old monthly income using what I'm about to show you. Put this in your head. Working with clients over the long term will make you more money than your 9-to-5 ever could, but it's not going to be instant. A job keeps you in that mental state, oh, I can pay next month's bills because I get my paycheck by doing these admin tasks every day for 30 days straight. What this means is, as long as you keep being a little worker ant, you will be able to survive. But this article isn't about surviving, it's about thriving. Which is exactly why even if you still have a job right now, you should keep reading Entrepreneurship is Hard, but the returns can be scaled almost infinitely. You can build a $100,000 per month business with a few thousand followers on social media. There are so many case studies on this. At a 9-to-5, never in your life will you reach that level of growth in your monthly income. You can go from making $300 per month to $100,000 per month. At your job, you can stay stuck under $8,000 per month, and this is applicable to anyone. Not just Americans or Europeans. No matter what country you're in, jobs work the same. They are designed to keep the cogs in the machine running. They were never meant to help you build your ideal life. This remains true no matter where you go. And now that we got that out of the way, how are you going to replace a $4,500 per month job within 6 months? It might sound unrealistic, but if you do exactly what I tell you, it's possible. Some things you will need experience with, so over the 6 months, you will need to build up that experience. Every creator follows more or less the same path, and you can follow that path too. Let's get into the process. Step 1. Establish digital real estate. I'm sure you've heard Dan Coe talk about this all the time, but the reality is, if you're reading this as a complete beginner, you most likely have no idea how you're going to convert your real-life situation into digital real estate. Truth is, without experience, what are you going to sell? The answer is experimentation and knowledge. Your real life can be converted into an authority establisher, and from authority comes ideal clients. What you need to do is take what you've done thus far in real life and create a story around it. Human beings are easily interested in stories, and if you change your previous job situation into a real-life situation, people will pay attention. Not all of them. I've seen enough personal stories to make my eyes bleed. But you will attract people who will open doors for you. For the sake of your current situation, we're going to work on this template for your ex-bio, because your bio is everything. Where you were before, where you are now, your experience, how you help people with something related. It's a very simple formula, but it works. For example, from corporate lapdog autonomous creator, spent 6 years doing admin for 8-figure CEOs, teaching you how to never be a slave like I was. Simple. Now you've established digital real estate. The next course of action is creating a product. Because without a product, what are you going to sell? But Ian, I'm inexperienced and have no product to sell. Everyone has a product to sell. You can either play on your strengths, take your real-life experience, and convert that into a product that relates to the problems people on X or Twitter are experiencing. Spend 10 days studying people who are already successful, learning what they teach, then coming up with something that's even better. If you do this, you can have a product that's already validated within 10 days. Go on Gumroad, click on Create Product. Go on Canva and create a course cover. Use the Instagram Square Post Canva template for the thumbnail of the cover. Write the sales page, offer, handle objections, guarantee, testimonial, call to action, list of problems your ideal target is experiencing. Call to action, feature, and benefits testimonials. Show them a bit of the course content, CTA, more testimonials, CTA, FAQ section, CTA. Publish the product simple. And of course, if you have no idea what I just said or what I'm talking about, it's your job to go study some sales page copywriting, so your conversions don't tank when you release your product. Just Google best copywriting books of all time. Start learning. You can get them for free since most of the best ones are old. Now you have a good bio and a product. The next course of action is to turn the product into a lead magnet. You need a freebie that touches upon the subject material of your product but doesn't give too much away. So people are incentivized to upgrade from the free lead magnet to the product you just created. You can repurpose a bit from the product to do this. Now you have a lead magnet, a product, and a good bio. Just go to Canva, select the Twitter header template, write down a bit of what you do, put that in your profile, and boom, you've got an entire brand set up. 2. Upgrade to a value ladder. Now your best course of action would be to do a DWI or DFY service. But since I'm assuming you're a beginner, you're going to do neither of those. You're doing a TWI service, meaning you consult people on solving problems. By now you've already learned how to solve multiple of your own problems, so helping other people solving their problems is a no-brainer. Start with a $50 consultation fee, scale it up to $300. If a person finds your help valuable and they enjoy working with you, upsell them a $200 per month consultant package, and it's your job to keep learning so you stay ahead of them. Send 20 DMs to ideal prospects on a daily basis, and by the end of 30 or 45 days, you'll have closed 10 clients at $200 per month. That's $2,000 per month you're making. This assumes you know how to do DM sales. I teach you that in my program. Okay, so now you're making $2,000 per month. The next course of action is assuming one vital thing: that every consultation and conversation you've had this far has been tracked. Because if you track every conversation you've had thus far, and you recorded every consultation, you have a lot of problems, your clients have. This means you can take those problems, find or write down the solutions, turn them into course modules, put them down in a Notion library, put a price tag on it, and sell it as a $500 product. Now you have a curriculum, so every time someone has a consultation level problem, you charge them a $300 consultation fee, and you use your testimonials from all the consultations you've done thus far to justify your pricing. But if they struggle with the more advanced problems, you offer them access to the curriculum for $500. If they go through the whole curriculum and they love it, you upsell them a $600 per month mentorship package. Remember, the more money someone pays you, the more they trust you, and the more money they are willing to pay you. If you get someone who's already paid you $300, $500 great results, then they won't even be fazed when you say they can work with you for as long as they want, as long as they pay you $600 per month. So let's say by now you have 10 $200 per month clients. That's $2,000 per month. Assuming you get at least 6 people who want the curriculum per month, you're sending 600 DMs a month. That's $3,000 per month. Now you're making $5,000 per month. If only one of those want to work with you long term, it will likely be more than one. Then you are making $5,600 per month. And from there you just close more $200 per month clients, more $500 high ticket customers, and enroll more $600 per month mentorship clients. You can also upgrade people from $200 per month consultations to $600 per month mentorship without giving them the high ticket product. This is all about testing. You'll spend about 60 days perfecting this process. Once you're done, you'll know the best way to get someone all the way to the $600 per month mentorship package. From there you can scale as high as you want, rebuild the curriculum, gather more case studies, hire a VA, go all the way to $15,000 per month if you want. 3. The audience. And while you're doing all of this, you need to build an audience. That means 30 comments a day under creators who have the audience you want, and 3 posts a day to establish authority, show your personality, and build trust with your audience. By the end of 6 months, you could easily have over 2,000 followers, and when you promote a product under your posts, you will get people buying it or booking calls with you. Comment ratio remains the same on X, Substack, and LinkedIn. Find a balance so you don't burn yourself out. You can either do all your comments on one platform or split them between platforms, or if you can, do 15 to 30 comments for every platform. By the end, you want to use your audience to bring you sales and clients, but that's part of the long-term plan. While you're doing all of that, you need to build a newsletter or email list. Send emails either daily or weekly. Do this starting from day 1. By the end of 18 months, you will have a hungry buying audience, and all you have to do is show up every day. 4. The timeline 1 bio 2, product 3 value ladder. 4. Build an audience and a newsletter. While you do all of that,